Fox 9 investigation looking at drones here in Minnesota.
The government has strict rules about how and where they can be used, but we wanted to know how often they find problems. Here's what Jeff Bellion found.
It was a moment too magical to miss.
And you can see if I change the altitude to go up, it shoots up pretty quick.
Matthew Deery was in his car when he saw the shot.
This is your left and right.
One that could open a Steven Spielberg movie. Good thing his trusty drone was packed away in his trunk. Within minutes, it was up in the air, capturing this magnificent view of the St. Paul Cathedral.
I was close to 400 feet, but staying below it.
400 feet and above is the Federal Aviation Administration's no-fly zone for drones. It's a safety issue. They don't want these machines smashing into other aircraft or dropping out of the sky onto people.
Anytime that you're flying it, it draws so much attention. Everybody comes and flocks and asks what you're doing. And
you can fly a drone for fun.
You know, they'll look up and they'll be like, are you controlling that?
But if you want to make money taking pictures with one, you need to get FAA approval first. We wondered, how seriously are the feds enforcing the rules here in Minnesota? So the Fox 9 investigators filed a Freedom of Information request to find out. It took a year and multiple reminders from us before the FAA turned over some 200 pages of documents. We anticipated the records would reveal investigations of near misses between drones and passenger planes, or reports of peeping drones lurking in residential neighborhoods. Instead, most of what we found were cases like this.
You know, we were a little surprised to get the letter.
Adam Johnson has never flown a drone, but his office got a notice from the FAA.
It wasn't us, but it was ultimately our responsibility.
Johnson works for the St. Paul Visitors Bureau. They hired a production company to make a slick promotional video of the city. Guess how they got those cool aerial shots?
We're not here to get into a battle with the FAA.
Someone had seen the video on YouTube and alerted an FAA safety investigator. He fired off this letter reminding Visit St. Paul there are rules for flying drones commercially, and that people have been injured, even killed in accidents.
That thing right there, it is a flying chainsaw.
Dwight Gunnarsson was a pioneer in the world of unmanned aircraft. Back in 2004, he rigged up this remote-controlled helicopter to carry a camera, which he used to take pictures of real estate.
But I thought it was pretty weird.
One day, 2 years ago, out of the blue, he got a phone call from the FAA.
At this point in time, you are officially grounded and you are no longer able to do aerial photography.
Someone had tipped off the feds to an old website of Gunnarsson's that promoted his remote-controlled chopper was available for hire.
And I said, well, I'm not really doing anything now, but yes, I will cease all activities, and that's where it ended.
With drones becoming more popular and more affordable.
This one, when we bought it, was $1,200.
There likely will be more incidents that draw the attention of the FAA.
Hell, I don't even think that's legal.
It's completely legal.
I'm Fox 9 investigator Jeff Bellion.
Well, they are